Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Today, guys, it's snowy where I'm at, and you know what? Bitcoin is falling alongside the snow. That is right, guys. Bitcoin is down to $43,800 right now, guys, and seemingly falling lower. Today, we're going to look at some of the targets and some of the big comments that have been made by some of the titans in the industry. Got a couple tweets to share with you, a couple prices I want to look at, and I want to talk about this speculation surrounding the Spot Bitcoin ETF that is now transitioned into hype around a Spot Ethereum ETF. Guys, a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. It's a beautiful, I'm watching outside. I should show you guys. I got snow plows like crazy. There's guys in trucks. I think we got like 10 inches of snow. It's ridiculous. So smash the like button. Good morning, Only Post, Seasons Hindi, Brandy Line in the chat. Good morning, Brandon, the trash man. Good to see you, brother. Let's get in, guys. Let's get in. Check out the price of Bitcoin. I don't know. Can you guys hear this thing? Can you guys hear this tractor over here? It's crazy. It's crazy, I'll tell you. We got Bitcoin coming down. So yesterday, what happened? Yesterday was the launch of the first ever Spot Bitcoin ETF, and there was record trades really happening. We saw Chris Marziak, the CEO of crypto.com, came out and said that the volume was at its highest points on their exchange since 2022, which is very good to see. And he predicted a 10x on those numbers at some point here over the next 1 or 2 years because a bull cycle is coming. But today, Bitcoin is crashing. Let's look at what has happened to Bitcoin here. If you guys are just joining us, welcome everybody. Welcome. Why is Solana down too? Because, Bitcoin's down. When Bitcoin goes down, everything comes down. That is how it works. And if you're learning, guys, you're in the right place, okay? So from the peak, Bitcoin went all the way to $49,000 yesterday. And right now it is down 10% since then, which is a very, very big move down. But surprisingly, Crocoin's hanging on pretty strong. Ethereum this morning had a breakout to $2,700. Ethereum was up like 4%, while Bitcoin was down 10%, and Ethereum looks like it wants to rebound right now. Why? Because the hype over the Bitcoin Spot ETF is over, and now the hype is here for the Spot Ethereum ETF that we saw. We'll look at the price of Solana too. I see you in the chat. Solana right now in a very interesting formation as well. Going to be interesting to see. I mean, Ethereum broke out. Maybe altcoins continue. But to be honest with you guys, as Bitcoin crashes, we do expect altcoins to come down as well. Hopefully, you know, and so I have it on the thumbnail. Buy the rumor, sell the news, event, ? Well, Jim Cramer certainly believes so, but we know how that goes. When Jim Cramer comes out with a prediction, typically the opposite happens. Congratulations, Leon Lee. I see you just got a gifted membership. Welcome to the Crypto Report membership program. You get access to our private Discord where you can talk directly with us and the other members of this community, guys. But hopefully here's what we're looking for with Bitcoin. So we're already down 10%. This is approaching, and I had to extend this out further. I didn't know we'd be coming back down and testing this, but here we are. We did talk about the possibility of that, by the way. We did talk about the possibility of that, but my blue line here only went to about here because I was hopeful that we just explode up. But here we go. We do have a little bit of a sell the news event, obviously, down 10%, which sounds like a lot. But for Bitcoin, it's really not that much. Keep in mind, guys, Bitcoin is up 164%, maybe 150% since the beginning of last year. Now we're in a brand new year, so we're going to have some new numbers coming out. But the real situation we have going on with Bitcoin right now is you're looking for it to find support. It could be finding support right here potentially, but just remember back to this other day where we had this was the fake out, I believe. This is the fake out. We're on the 4 hourly candles. No. But we did have a fake out the other day where we thought we were going to break out past $46,000, and we came back down. Bitcoin went all the way down to $40,000. Okay, so we had, again, it was a 12% correction day. And then what happened? If you had taken a long from this bottom or bought some more Bitcoin at this bottom, even to where we're at currently now, you'd still be up 7%, which is incredible gains. People chase 7% in a year sometimes. If you rode from this bottom to this peak, you could have had a 20% move in a matter of, look at this, guys. It's right here on the screen. 7 days and 16 hours. Bitcoin had a 21% move. And actually, now that Bitcoin's dipping, look at what Ethereum's doing. And this was much higher earlier today, guys. 16.43%. 16.43% is what Ethereum has gained over the last 7 days. That's pretty darn spectacular. BNB coin currently at 301. Solana is coming down. You're asking why in the chat. It's just because, guys, that's what happens. If Bitcoin comes down, so does the rest of the market. This is something we talk about every day. I say it on every single video that I do, and so you should understand this by now. And Ethereum was the exception, but there's a reason for this. There is hype around a potential Ethereum ETF coming down the pipeline, so we'll see how that plays out. Anth Crow in the chat says, hey, people, hope you're having a great day. Charts look bad, but I'm not planning on selling until summer of 2025. Relax and enjoy. See, this guy's got a strategy in the chat. We'll see if it goes into the summer. We'll see if it goes into that fall of 2025. We'll see if it goes just into the winter of 2024. It's up in the air, but I'll tell you, my strategy is similar to yours, Anth. I'm actually looking at buying through the fall of 2024, and then I think that we could potentially be looking at some profit-taking opportunities, but we could still get some bullish momentum into the year 2025 potentially, especially if we have Spot Ethereum ETF hype, and then Spot Solana ETF hype, and Spot XRP ETF hype, which we are seeing more and more of, guys. But there is a very obvious story going on this this Ethereum Spot ETF. And we see a lot of Ethereum tokens. Oh, it makes me sick. FTX tokens rallying today. What a joke. That's okay. That's okay. That's funny. Can't believe this still has $1 billion market cap. But Blur token's been doing very well. Sui, Helium, we've got Optimism, Celestia. We have a lot of Ethereum-oriented tokens, actually, Layer 2s and other things that are associated with Ethereum and Ethereum competitors rallying today, which is great to see. Well, Bitcoin is crashing, but why? Hype on the Ethereum ETF. Now, is this going to continue to run? If Ethereum continues to run, these can continue to run. But likely, guys, if Bitcoin takes a massive dump here, if it goes way down and we see some craziness here, and we see us testing below $40,000 again, guys, just get ready, because altcoins will present a massive buying opportunity at that point. I don't see a world where Bitcoin crashes 50% and Ethereum rallies 50%, not even with Ethereum ETF hype. Realistically, guys, this buy the rumor, sell the news event has already played out. You could already say, okay, so it was officially a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Yes, okay, so it launched, it went up, great, but then just hours after it started trading that day, it's down. It's down like 10, 12%. So, this was officially that, but it could be over. I mean, the sell-off could be close to over, especially because we're seeing comments from Jim, the creme de la creme, Cramer, coming in and saying there is a major, and I put it in my title today, major top in Bitcoin. Major sell-off, major top in Bitcoin. Checking in with Larry Williams. I don't even know who that is. But whenever Jim Cramer puts out a tweet like this, guys, what we typically see is the opposite move happen. Jim Cramer says, turn left. You should probably turn right. Now, not making trades off any of this, okay, guys? But odds are in a week, in a month, in 2 months, we're going to look back at this, and we're going to point back to Jim Cramer's tweet here, and we're going to go, once again, the Jim Cramer inverse is idiotic, and it's perfect. It's always real because Jim Cramer tweets and the opposite is true. And we're seeing that a lot, We're seeing that a lot. I'll get to that story in a sec. I'll get to that in a second. But we're seeing that a lot when we see Jamie Dimon saying that it's a Ponzi and that it's a scam. And I'm going to get into some of those comments from Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Chase Bank, from Elizabeth Warren, from Gary Gesler. All of them are saying the same thing, and it's awfully suspicious. Awfully suspicious. And I've got a really fun one for you guys. Yesterday, Vanguard, one of the biggest asset managers out there. A lot of people got their 401ks with Vanguard for now, but I think they might be missing out now because they are not going to offer these spot Bitcoin ETFs to their clients, and I think they're going to take a huge hit. I got some great stories for you on that, but a little bit more on this Ethereum hype. Everybody's starting to talk about Vitalik Buterin again and Ethereum. It's the hot topic right now. And just a little warning for you guys. Here's something you got to think about. Now, smash the like button if you agree with me and crush that thumbs down button if you don't agree with me. But here's a theory, okay? So as soon as you see, first of all, I had my wife's aunt call me the other day. And if you're watching, Zia, I love you. Chippy, I love you. Okay. But they called me the other day asking me about Coinbase stock, something we were talking about over the holidays. And just a rule of thumb, guys, if you love crypto, okay, if you love crypto and you want other, you want other people to buy you want people to make money, right? I mean, that's part of the reason we started this channel. We believe in the asset class. We think that this is an opportunity for a lot of people to make money. We think there's a lot of people that want to view content like this and learn a little bit about it. I'm not a financial advisor. We're not giving financial advice here, but we do want to educate, learn more ourselves, and just spread, report on the crypto news, right? So around the holidays, I started talking to, my extended family about crypto. And, look, I'm Crypto Kip. Here I go. Oh, here's the previous peak of the crypto market was $3 trillion. Here's the market cap of MicroStrategies right now. It's up 700% of the year. I know all these numbers off the top of my head, right? And I'm not trying to convince them to buy these assets, but I am just telling them about something I'm passionate about. And in doing that, I got them hyped. And Uncle, he was like, I think I want to get some of this stuff, Kip, And I was like, oh, what did I do? Now he's going to want to buy it. You want to help us invest? And I was like, I don't want to help you invest it because I don't want to be responsible if you make a bad trade and all this. It's not really good to have responsibility over anybody else's investments. And unless you're a financial advisor and that's what you want to do, that's not what we're doing here. We're just educating people about crypto. And if you want to buy it, do DYOR, do your own research, and buy this stuff, right? So he might have done a little more research, maybe not, but got him all hyped up on Coinbase. Because, again, this guy's got some money in a traditional account. And so here's my point, guys. They get all excited. They hear about this ETF news, and then they call me 2 days ago, or yesterday. Was it? I think it was 2 days ago. It was the night before trading begun on the Spot Bitcoin ETF, okay? And they're like, hey, Crypto Kip. They used my real name. But Crypto Kip, what's that stock you were telling my husband about again? What was that stock you guys were talking about? Oh, no. And I'm just thinking, are you serious right now? They are about to FOMO into this thing right before it launches the next day. Oh, no, what have I done? And if you're watching, I still think it's a great investment. I do think it's a great investment, okay? But here's what I said. I said, I think it's going to go up. I'm going to buy it later this year, sure. But what you have to understand is there's a little thing called buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? And that's what we're seeing today. Bitcoin's down 11, 12%, okay? We're seeing that today. So we were right. We predicted it. We said it could go up. You got to acknowledge it could go up. Now institutions could get in for the first time. Look at all this conversation we're going to explore later on about the retirement accounts and individuals and institutions. That's pretty important, but I was warning them of buy the rumor, sell the news event. So they were like, okay, I'm going to shuffle a couple thousand in and buy this Coinbase stock. I was like, what you might want to do is be aware of this buy the rumor, sell the news event and know that tomorrow is going to be crazy. It could shoot up to the moon and you could feel like you're missing out if you don't buy it. It could also crash down to the ground. And if you buy it, you're going to be so mad and you might sell at a loss because you get into an investment that could go down like Bitcoin, 12% in a day. And Coinbase stock is down today, by the way. Coinbase stock is down today in a pretty big way. Not surprising to me at all because I was anticipating, just like most of the media, a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Now, is that bleeding over? I don't know, guys. I don't know. To be honest with you, Bitcoin's overbought. We see major dips before the halving events. The halving event is coming up later this year. We could see more of a sell-off. That being said, there's a very good reason for us to be bullish and for us to expect billions and trillions of dollars to flow into this asset class. I take that thought out of my equation when it comes to my purchasing strategy by DCAing and hodling for the long term because I know inevitably, like Cathy Wood predicts, we're going to have $1 million plus Bitcoin. Is it by 2030? Is it by 2040? I don't know. But I know that it's valuable because I believe in it. I've done the research. And so, I told them, be careful. But my whole point with this whole story is once you see people panic calling you to try to buy, okay? Panic calling you to try to buy. Once you see the media, everybody in the media, every day talking about Bitcoin. My father was texting me 2-3 days in a row about the Spot Bitcoin ETF. It's all they're talking about on CNBC. You should see, I'd love to show you the screenshots. He takes videos. He's a dad, He takes videos of the TV screen and sends me clips of CNBC. I'm watching retail in my own life, and I know you're experiencing it out there too. I'm watching retail investors in my very own life. My mom just bought another Solana this morning. FOMO in right now. After the media's already done the whole hype cycle, and it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And so those new investors that are coming in are probably getting that volatility right now, probably getting rocked. I still think Coinbase is a great investment. I still think Bitcoin's a great investment, but there's volatility right now. It's no surprise. And so my warning and the whole point of everything I was saying to you guys right now is this. Once you see the media going crazy over it, like extra hype, maybe it's time for a sell-off. And so today, we see Ethereum ripping. And everybody and their brother, mother, uncle, cousin on YouTube, on Twitter is saying, now the hype cycle has begun for the Ethereum ETF, and we very well could continue blasting off for Ethereum, especially because it's been underperforming versus Bitcoin. Ethereum dominance is up quite a bit today. It's up to like 19%, which is incredible. We were just down to 16% the other day. Ethereum's ripping and roaring. You just saw the gains. Now we're seeing more articles about Vitalik. Vitalik endorses raising Ethereum gas limit by 33%, talking more about these things. Now, all of a sudden, we see the mainstream media talking about Ether prices spike on hopes of an ETF. Again, CNBC. But the SEC signals that's less clear-cut than Bitcoin. Look, the SEC was signaling that they weren't bullish on Bitcoin too, but here we are. The ETF's approved. And Gary Gesler comes out and tweets that he's still not the biggest supporter and it's used for money laundering and scams, which is the same language that Elizabeth Warren uses, which is interesting. But he voted to approve the ETF. Very interesting, right? But what I'm showing you guys here is Bitcoin could be a little toppy right now, and Ethereum could be a little toppy as well. Maybe this was a short-lived pump. Maybe we keep going. And if there's any hope I have that we keep going right now, and by the way, guys, I'm talking about in the short term here. Long term, we will continue to moon. Bitcoin will go up. Ethereum will go up. Solana will go up. Cronos will go up. Shiba Inu will go up. Pepe will go up. I can name all the tokens. All right, we're going to have a lot of tokens that are going to go up, okay? Because a bull market's coming. The halving isn't even here yet. But people are making predictions. The public is talking about it. If we have hope here, Jim Cramer saying that there's a major top in Bitcoin gives me hope. Maybe we could see some more upside. There's a chance he's right. But it does give me hope that, inverse Cramer applies here. It might take a month. It might take a week. Who knows? We will see. But there's definitely a lot of hype surrounding this Ethereum ETF right now, which makes me suspicious. Not to say that Ethereum's not a good buy, but right now, if you're buying it, you should have been buying it, okay? If you're buying it now and you weren't buying it before, then you're the one that's going to get got, okay? Don't get got, guys. If you weren't buying it before, why would you start buying it now after it pumps 30%? That's the way people get hit. Just like this ant that I was telling you about. All of a sudden, the ETF starts launching, and she hears about it on TV and hears some buzz. And then all of a sudden, the day the ETF is about to launch trading, the day before, she calls me to invest in it. I didn't know how to respond to it. I didn't know how to respond to it. I love that they're getting into crypto, but what a tough time. What a tough time to be asking me that question, Because once we start seeing the hype and we start seeing the price action, are you late to the party? You're late to the party, but arguably, you are still early. You are still early to the overall Bitcoin party. There's only 21 million Bitcoin, and there's many more millionaires in the world than 21 million millionaires. So not everybody's going to own a Bitcoin. It's actually crazy to think about. A couple things that I tweeted out that I wanted to share with you. Well, let's go through my Twitter account. By the way, follow me on Twitter. I am CryptoKip Tweets on Twitter. Follow me there, guys. Check it out. But crush the like button. I see y'all in the chat. Anth Crow, Marty, good to see you. Just Shillin, Sushi Satoshi, Club Crow, good to see you, brother Steven Johnson. Shout out to Leon Lee, who was gifted a membership. Doug-O, hey-oh, Doug-O, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining Socks. Oh, sir. Smash that like button, guys. We got 17 likes, 46 viewers. Crush that like button and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell because I'm not going to stop. I'm never going to stop with the content, y'all. We're keeping the crypto moves coming your way. All right? But let's get into some of these. So, first of all, let's start with this tweet right here. I put this tweet out. This is so dumb. It's hilarious. Goodbye, Vanguard. What am I talking about here? Well, $7 trillion asset manager Vanguard blocks their clients from buying the Spot Bitcoin ETFs on their platform yesterday. Bitcoin is the #1 performing asset in the world. That's a fact. It's just a fact. I mean, you could try to argue with me, but it's a fact. Look at the data. I don't need to show you the data. Go find it. That's a fact. And one of the largest asset managers in the world, next to BlackRock, who's trying to compete against BlackRock, likely, decides, you know, this thing that's the best performing asset in the world that everybody wants to talk about and buy right now? We're not going to let our clients buy it. Okay. That's like being an airline that doesn't want to sell water bottles on the flight. It's like, I'm not going to use your airline. I want water bottles on my flight. Everybody else sells water bottles. Why can't I have some water bottles too? It's a little extreme of an analogy, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. Why would you not just simply allow? What's the harm in letting people buy these Bitcoin ETFs if they want to? Why are you telling me what I can and cannot buy? If you're going to try to govern what I can and cannot buy, why am I going to live in a voluntary prison, a voluntary financial prison that doesn't allow me to invest in these ETFs? I'm not going to. And guess what? I've got some money in Vanguard. And guess what? And guess what? I'm going to show you this. I have it right here somewhere. I tweeted it. So I say, I have all my money, my 401k money in Vanguard. I've decided goodbye Vanguard and hello Fidelity. But I might not use Fidelity. I might use Robinhood. I might give Robinhood a little chance here. Oops, I meant to go to my Twitter account. We'll see. I got to look into it. I was talking about this with Black Sea yesterday. We'll see. We'll see. But look at this. I'm not the only one. I wasn't the first one to think it either. I'm not going to pretend like this is my grand idea. Vanguard refuses to let customers to buy Bitcoin ETFs with their own money. So some customers are closing accounts. Closing my Vanguard account, moving to Bitcoin-friendly institution ASAP. Just transfer my 401k from Vanguard to Fidelity. Retirement account with Vanguard. Call them. They said they will not be offering any of the Bitcoin ETFs. This isn't going to work for them. They are going to lose. Look, here's the challenge that they just put in place for themselves. You're not going to allow people to buy the Bitcoin ETF, and just out of spite, if even 1% of your clients, 5% of your clients want a little bit of Bitcoin, this just might make them upset enough to move to somewhere where they have more freedom. And so even if you don't want to offer Bitcoin on principle, are you willing to sacrifice that much of the money under management? I believe, and I'm going to make this prediction. I believe, and here's the prediction, that at some point in the year 2024 or in the year 2025, because again, this is so dumb, it's hilarious. I believe in the year 2024 or 2025. I tweeted this as well. Can't wait for them to change their mind later in 2024. They're gonna flip, guys. They're gonna change their mind because you can't compete against BlackRock. If everybody's gonna be going and moving over to BlackRock and Fidelity and all these competitors just because you're not offering a Bitcoin ETF, and granted it's a small percentage, but a small percentage is a big amount of money when you're talking about trillions of dollars. Okay, they're gonna feel the pain. They're going to collapse here. And when they do, I think it's going to be a very bullish event when Vanguard flips. Not like the big catalyst, but it's going to be bullish. It's going to be good. People are going to talk about it. It's going to be a big hype thing. And I'm going to come back and I might pull this very clip from this video you're watching right now and say, told you so. And if they don't offer the Bitcoin ETF, well, then Vanguard's not going to be one of the top asset managers for long. You're going to see Fidelity flip them. You're going to see a lot of these other guys, Morgan Stanley, all these other guys take a chance at flipping them if they offer the Bitcoin product because there's a transition going on in the world right now. People are getting ready for this Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum ETF and a Bitcoin bull cycle. Bitcoin's here to stay. It's official. It's official, okay? Even Jim Cramer said it, which maybe means that it's not. No, I'm just kidding. It's here to stay. Don't listen to Jim Cramer every day of your life, okay, guys? But don't believe me? Well, just day 2, Spot Bitcoin ETF trading volume passed $1 billion. Even though it's downward movement, ETF trading's occurring, guys. We're here. People are trading this thing like crazy right now. By the way, throw some comments in this comment section down below. Moni's back. Good to see you again, Moni. All right, just came to watch a bit and say thank you for the advice yesterday. I was watching, while my son was at his orthodontist appointment, and then I had to leave. Moni, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back. You know, I love when a new face comes up in the chat. We're happy to give you this non-financial advice. We don't give financial advice, but we do talk about situations, and I loved hearing your story. For those of you guys that missed it yesterday, Moni's a mother of 3, a single mother, and I think she's a mother. And she was asking me, you know, I got $2,000. What am I going to put it in? And we talked through it. You know, we talked through it a little bit and talked about, you know, where's more gains? What's your goal? What's your strategy? And, you know, everybody's strategy is different. Moni's got to protect her life a little bit, but if she's got some extra money that she wants to throw in something a little more volatile, a little more exciting, and she could do so if she knew she was going in with the intent that this could be extremely volatile. We could go down a big way before we come up in a big way. So there's a lot of different ways to hash it out. And please, guys, please, if you have any questions or you want to talk through any of that, I'd love to talk about it with you. Make a positive example out of it on the channel. If you're a newcomer, this is the perfect place to be doing some of that. I will acknowledge your questions. I will talk about it live on stream because that's really the fun. That's the fun. That's the education piece. And we want to do that here. We're not financial advisors, but we certainly like to talk about real world things, okay? And the real world situation we're going through right now, great to see you, Moni, is day 2 of the Spot Bitcoin ETF. Volumes are going wild, guys. Institutions are FOMOing into Bitcoin and crypto. I really wish that this video was working for me because I'd show you Cathy Wood's bull case saying $600,000 in a few years and $1.5 million by 2030. Is that going to happen? It could. It doesn't have to, but it could. I believe that Bitcoin's going to go up. That's why we started this channel in the very first place. Whoa. I just got a weird warning from YouTube. That was strange. I was trying to figure out how to put music in. I want to put some music in these streams, but I can't get the volume levels right. But, you know, I just want some, like, nice beats, like... You know what I'm saying? That'd be great. That'd be great. I used to be a beatboxer, so... Was that all right? Was that all right? Was that decent beatboxing? Yeah, used to do it. It was fun. I was in acapella groups. Do, re, mi, fa. That wasn't right. But yes, I do think that Bitcoin can hit big numbers at some point in this next bull cycle, guys. Gary Gesler, though, look at all these. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I was telling you guys the story about this ant and the FOMO kind of thing happening, potential top signals. Everybody's coming out and going on CNBC. Cathy Wood, Gary Gesler even went out now and, you know, speculated Bitcoin was at 46. Maybe he's the one that's dipping the price and they're trying to do it. But it says on CNBC, says it's a highly speculative asset, volatile asset used for illicit activity. Elizabeth Warren's using the same words. Are they reading from the same script? Who wrote that script for them? Who wrote the script? And why did Gary Gesler approve the ETF if he's coming out and saying it's used for illicit activity? He voted yes. Why is JP Morgan, this friggin' crook, I'll tell you, JP Morgan came out and says, same thing. It's just reading on the script. Crime, money laundering, drugs. Old man, white hair. I'm an old man. I have white hair. I hate Bitcoin. Okay, Jamie Dimon. Yeah, that's understandable. So you hate Bitcoin. CNBC news anchor goes, so Jamie Dimon, so it's money laundering. And are you an authorized participant in the Spot Bitcoin ETF? Oh, yeah. And then Jamie Dimon goes, oh, yeah, we're buying it. You're buying it. And then what the CNBC news anchor should do is they should go, okay, so you're buying it. Okay. So if you're buying it, does that mean that you support money laundering, drug trafficking, all these illicit activities? Does that mean because that's what it means. If you put your money, you should put your money where your mouth is. But he's doing the opposite. Okay, he's saying no. Bitcoin, big scam. Bought a ton of it, but it's a big scam. Gary Gesler, oh no, big scam. He was an MIT professor. Doing classes on blockchain technology and on Bitcoin, on crypto. He promoted algorand. There's video clips of it. You can go watch some educational courses of him. And then he comes out on this and he says it's a highly speculative volatile asset used for illicit activity. That's not what he said in his MIT classes. He said there's a real future for cryptocurrency, and he was very, very bullish on it. I want to hear your beatbox when Crow passes BNB. That'd be good. That'd be fun. I get the feeling you were not a beatboxer, but great effort. Oh, Anth. Oh, rude. I was. I didn't say I was a great one. I just said I was one. All right. Gary Gesler is, living piece of human garbage. Again, it's all the time. Notice the trend, guys. Kevin O'Leary, very rich man. What does he say? He says Bitcoin's a scam, and then what? He's a major investor in FTX. He was a crypto investor all along. He lied to you. Mark Cuban, another billionaire, said, I'd rather buy bananas than Bitcoin. What happens? He was buying Bitcoin the entire time. Liar. Jamie Dimon, used for money laundering and scams. He's buying it. JP Morgan's buying it. In the past, BlackRock was anti-crypto. Then they launched their own ETF. Gary Gesler used to teach classes on how he was pro-crypto. Now he's anti-crypto. Do you see the trend, guys? Are you watching this trend? Because it is the most obvious thing in the world. Bitcoin will be past $1 million one day. If you hold one Bitcoin, you will be a millionaire in the future. Just one Bitcoin. But if you buy altcoins, you could be a multimillionaire. And if you don't have the funds to prop up a bag to make multi-millions, you can make a lot of money still. Okay, guys? We created this channel because we believe in that thoroughly. And we're very excited to go through a bull market with each of you guys. Larry Fink's coming out on CNBC2 saying, Bitcoin's no different than gold, an asset that protects you. Yes, it protects you against inflation, which, by the way, just got worse. Now everybody's talking about, now there's a battle going on. Are we going to have rate hikes, or are we going to have, are they going to pause it? Are they going to hike it? Are they going to lower the rates? Are we going to have a Fed pivot? Well, let's look at this really quick. Rate hike probability calculator. Let's look at this. The CME Fed Watch tool. Let's check it out. See where we're at today. Yesterday, wait. Before I show this to you. Yesterday, this was at the chance of a rate decrease. Wait a minute. Hold on here. So, okay. The chances of a rate decrease yesterday was 5%. Okay. So today, it's up to 6%. A lot of people are still anticipating there's a 93% chance that we're going to have a Fed rate pause. Let's keep an eye to see if there's a chance that they raise this again, because inflation just got worse, guys. And if inflation got worse, that's going to be an interesting thing, because as inflation and the struggle with inflation continues to happen, the more this story of BlackRock CEO coming out on Twitter and saying that it's a way to protect yourself becomes more and more true. Look, guys, there's no magic money printer for Bitcoin. There's 21 million of them. If you lose them in a garbage dump, they're gone. If you send them to a burn wallet, it's gone. With the US dollar, you print trillions of dollars to conduct wars. We have a new conflict going on right now. I don't know if you guys saw this, but yesterday, another conflict goes on for the USA and the UK. Launched an attack. In defense, a counterattack after some merchant ships were hit, apparently. And so this is apparently a counterattack. Who knows? But as we print more money to fund these perma wars, the wars that will never end, because that's what the government likes to do, create wars for the wrong reasons. Not to say this one's wrong or whatever, but, we always have wars going on. We're going to continue with these money printers, guys. With the pandemic, they printed that money and devalued your dollars, and Bitcoin is your off-ramp to that whole system. Bitcoin is your off-ramp, and so he's 100% right. And you know what? And Larry Fink also sees Ethereum as this value proposition as well. I mean, look at this, guys. There is $31 billion locked up in Ethereum. $31 billion in total value locked up in Ethereum. If you include stablecoins on Ethereum, you're talking about $69 billion on Ethereum. One day, I believe Cronos is going to have some success and have a lot of more volume locked up. A lot of these ecosystems are going to be very successful. These are some big ecosystems over here, guys. They're doing very, very well. And there's a lot of tokens within these ecosystems. And so it's not just a Bitcoin game, guys. Let's be very real about it. If it's not just a Bitcoin game, there's a lot of altcoins here, too, that you got to keep an eye on. From Ethereum to Binance to Arbitrum, Solana, Optimism, Polygon. Just look at some of these big ones. I believe the one I'm most bullish on, really, and a lot of people are starting to talk about it, is Stacks. Right now, Bitcoin's cooling off, so Stacks is cooling off too. But look, it's up 70% over the last couple of months. Let's just look at actually a 1 month change. What are some of the biggest gainers here? Some that I've never seen. Some of these are really, really small, though. But Stacks is running over 29. Not a lot of these big ones, though. In terms of big chains that are going up, Injective could have a big future. We'll see. A lot of people are talking about Injective. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch, guys. I do think that there's going to be a lot of competitors that come up. I think Stacks is going to make its way into the top 10. People are building up Bitcoin for the first time. Bitcoin's here to stay, guys. Feeling good. Again, like I was saying, Chris Marzak, CEO, came out and says 10x from here during this cycle. That would be fantastic. Now, let's go back to the charts. Let's do a little Q&A, guys. Let's see where we're at right now for BTC. $43,300. Right now, guys, we are down, probably breaking lower at this point because we just came through that pretty key level. Up to 12% retracement for the day. Sell the news event, guys. It's here. Smash that like button. We got 45 viewers, 30 likes. Crush the like button for me, guys, if you love it. HC, good to see you in the chat. Hey. Oh, sir, I got $15,000 in 10 different coins. All right. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Getting ready for a bull market. John 316, blessings to you, my brother. Club Crow, I want to hear you beatbox when Crow passes BNB. I'd love to beatbox when Crow passes BNB. That would be spectacular now, wouldn't it? Very, very cool, guys. So what questions you guys got? How we feeling today, folks? Smash that like button for me. Let's keep an eye here on BTC, see what we got going on. Ethereum is also coming down right now in a pretty big way. Yep, finding another level. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's see how far Ethereum is from its peak this morning. All right, down 5% from our peak this morning. Not going to be surprised at all. Not going to be surprised in the slightest if we see 5% more downside. Now, is this like, you should sell it? Sell the news. It's on the thumbnail. Sell the news? I'm not selling the news. I'll buy the dip on the sell the news thing, but I'm not selling the news. Because why? Because one day, guys, Ethereum is going to pass its previous all-time highs. And if we get a dip down to the bottom of this triangle one more time, well, then guess what? You will get 179% gains back to the previous all-time high. And guess what? We're going to break that previous all-time high. That's how crypto goes. Especially when there's talk about ETFs coming. Institutional money coming into this asset class. Crypto's here to stay. Elon Musk is about to launch crypto Twitter payments. At some point this year, it's going to happen. That's going to be epic. That's going to be epic. The X Everything app that he's talking about, we're going to see that, guys. That could be very, very epic indeed. I'm very excited for it. Brandy Lion gifted a membership. Congratulations to Tej. Oh, Tej, my brother. Glad to see you getting a membership. Tej, you've been around for a long time. I've seen you. I know each and every single one of you guys. If you guys have been here before and I've seen you, I'm going to remember you. When we're at 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, I'm going to remember the OGs. I'm going to remember the people that were here with us in the beginning because I could be more grateful for your support. We love crypto here, me and my partner Black Sea. We're going to keep the content coming to you guys on a daily basis. It's what we love to do. Tej says he's buying some Fulcrum coins. That's awesome. Extreme Life Driver says DCA. That's the strategy that works best, folks. That's the strategy that works best, in my opinion. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit on Bitcoin. Throw some questions at me in the comments down below. Let's see how the rest of the market's doing. Are those Ethereum altcoins still doing all right? Let's see what the big gainers are right now. FTX token leading the way. It's so dumb. That is so dumb. Blur. Oh, Blur. Yeah, making moves again. Still a lot of Ethereum tokens up here leading the way. Even though Ethereum's crashing. And so is Bitcoin. No surprise, guys. I'm also not going to be surprised if this weekend, Tuesday, the market opens and we just rally back up. We could certainly dip, but let's see. Shy Sox fan says Crow App is having a campaign for people who buy coins in the ecosystem. Yes, they are. Great to see, supporting their own ecosystem. Crypto Keeper says, hey, Kip, what do you think of Block Z? I don't know anything about Block Z. We should look into Block Z. Give me 1 second. Let's check it some. Look at this. Oh, guys. Bitcoin still playing a game with this level. This level isn't completely lost. We could still potentially see a bounce off this potentially. But it is looking like it wants to slip down. And frankly, I'm not going to be surprised. Block V. Okay, let's see what Block V is. I don't know. Crypto Keeper. Good to see you, brother. That's a familiar name. I remember ye. Block V. Let's see what we got here. Brandy Lion says, smash that like button. All the above. Couldn't agree more. Let's see. Crypto Keeper, which one is it, my brother? I don't see it. Block V, Block Z. Is that a coin? I don't know what it is. We'll see. We'll come back to it. You let me know. Give me a ticker. Here we go. Bitcoin's slipping again, guys. Here we go. I bet you a lot of people are looking at this, licking their chops for a short. I would never short here. I would never, ever short here. Ever. Do not catch a falling knife, my friends. Do not catch a falling knife. If you wanted to short this, well, guess what? You should have shorted it right here. You should have shorted it right there. Or you should have shorted it, honestly, right here at this $49,000 price level. Or maybe when we broke down through here and we were moving down towards this low. Maybe right here as we spilled over again. But definitely sketchy here. Not to say that this thing can't turn back up today, but man, catching a falling knife is a great way to gamble your money away. 40K should be strong support, says the Psycho Pearl. I'd love to see 40K support. Let's see what we got. Let's check that. Let's check that 40K support you're talking about. Let's see what we got there. I don't think it's 40K. I don't think it's 40K. I think it's like 38. I think it's like this 38K. I think it's like this little wick we had, 40,500, kind of. 40,000, maybe 41,000, kind of. But the truth is, guys, 38K is much more significant. Ticket is VEE. Let's see what we got. V Finance or Block V. There it is. Block V. I have no idea what this is. Let's see what we got. $0 market cap. A 500,000% gaining token. No, I have no idea. Just kidding around. Okay, not on any major exchanges. Block V. No information. No information about Block V. It's a cryptocurrency that operates on the Ethereum platform. Block V has current supply of... It doesn't tell me anything. Let's see what else we got. Smart NFT protocol. Creating, minting, and distributing the next gen NFTs, creating new levels of human engagement. Are NFTs still a thing? All right, here we go. Are NFTs still a thing? Oops. I wanted to pose that question to the whole chat here. Let's see. I'm going to put out a poll here, guys. You let me know. Are NFTs still a thing? You let me know in the comments, guys. You let me know, okay? Look, it's a very low market cap coin. It's brand new. They got a partnership with Visa. I've seen that before many times. We'll see. 8,000 followers. Followed by Casper. Casper's big right now. Bachv.io. Used worldwide by Doritos. What, for NFTs? Huh. Interesting. Pretty interesting. They've even got a LinkedIn here. It seems interesting. It seems interesting. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Very interesting, though, huh? Gold Pony Crypto in the chat. Good to see you, Gold Pony. He says, good NFTs are going to be the best return on investment once retail re-enters the market. Kind of like the Mad Meerkats were last run. They went from a couple $100s to approximately a $15K floor. That's insane. BSS says he doesn't care for NFTs. I'm kind of scared to do NFTs. You know, Black Sea's done a great job with NFTs, but I'm watching him with these Solana NFTs that are way up and thinking, you know, the big debate is, should I be in the coin or should I be in the NFTs? And that's an interesting debate. That's an interesting debate. You're welcome, Crypto Keeper. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, Crypto Keeper, I'll tell you. What else we got going out there? Yeah, Gold Pony, though, I mean, like, there could be some good ones. Like, Cronos Cruisers have done pretty well. I know those VVS Minor Moles years have been killer. Killer. Guys, look, I'm so disappointed with Loaded Lions. I'm just being real. I'm so disappointed. I've got a Loaded Lion. I'm bummed. Are you guys bummed? You know what? All right, I'm going to end this poll. I'm going to rephrase the question because I know we got a lot of Crow fam out here. All right, we're 50-50. Nobody knows. That's what it is. It's 50-50 with 12 votes. But here's a new poll. I know a lot of you guys out there are big Crow. We got a lot of people that love Cronos on here. If you guys are new to the channel and you don't know a lot about Cronos, just know that there's a big community that's excited for Cronos to take off, okay? And then so there's these NFTs called Loaded Lions that were launched by Crypto.com. And, you know, they haven't really done that well. Are you disappointed? I'm putting out a new poll, guys. I'm putting out a new poll. I own Loaded Lions, guys, so I'm not trying to flood the bags. I own them. I want them to go up. I own a lot of land. I own the rarest NFT plot of land in this in the Crypto.com NFT ecosystem for the game. Are you disappointed in Loaded Lions / Dark Lions? You let me know in the comments down below, guys, okay? In this poll. I'm very curious. I will get a Dark Lion at some point, especially since these floor prices are so low. The floor price on these things is down to $150. So if you mint it, majority of the people that bought these things are down. So go give me a vote here. We'll see. I don't know. I am bummed. But you know, arguably we're not in a bull market yet, so it's too early to say. You know, like Gold Pony said in the chat, you know, NFTs can go from a couple $100 floors down to up to $15,000. Sure. Could that happen with the Loaded Lions? I don't know. If it does, I'll be stoked. I've got some. We're giving one away, by the way. As disappointed as I am in them, I was very excited about them. I'm going to give one away. We're going to give one away at, I think, 20,000 or 25,000 subscribers. I can't remember. Check out our Twitter. It's there. But we're going to give one away to a subscriber. You got to follow us on our socials, and like that's the criteria. But I'm probably, I'm excited to give it away anyway. I spent $2,000 on it, so it's worth about $800 now. How's that? How's that for an investment? Not so good. Not so good. Richard Merrill, hello. Trying out your new laptop. How's that new laptop, brother? How'd you get it? From Crypto Profits? I hope so. Very cool. You can do a lot more with crypto on your computer. You can do a lot on your iPhone, but you can do a lot more on your computer. BRC20s are much better on the computer than they are on the iPhone. I'll tell you that much. Gold Pony says NFTs are just missing retail. All of us are so early in this run. No one cares about crypto right now, but once retails enter loaded lines, will jump along with everything else. IMO. Yeah, Gold Pony, I agree with you, but for now, I'm just so disappointed, you know? I am. But I agree with you. In the meantime, though, the problem I have with the Gold Pony is in the meantime, I'm sitting here and Solana's up, went up from $8 to $130. And my loaded lion that I bought for $2,000 is worth $800. If I had put $2,000 into Solana at $8, I would have made whatever, over 20 grand, so that's a bummer, right? That's a bummer, and that's the thing about NFTs, NFTs don't really rally until the bull market. And so it's almost like, okay, let's make a bunch of money on these altcoins. That's my strategy. I'm going to make a bunch of money on these altcoins, then I'm going to buy the NFTs. Hopefully I buy the NFTs before they pump, but I don't have an interest. And maybe I'll come a little bit late to the NFT party while they're on their way up, but that's fine because I'd rather catch some of these coins on their way up. But be aware, because if Bitcoin crashes, guys, if Bitcoin crashes, then we could be looking at really an altcoin reckoning, a big altcoin reckoning. Richard Merrill, first laptop ever. Wow. Well, congratulations, brother. Not even sure how to use it? Oh, boy, Richard. Be careful, all right? A lot of scammers out there looking to take advantage of newbies, all right? Crypto Keeper says, NFTs are ahead of their time. Yeah. I mean, at one point, I remember in the bear market I was talking about Ariana Grande. We were talking about like animal concerts and all this and NFTs and Snoop Dogg. And I was talking about animal concerts, this one altcoin, which who knows, maybe animal concerts come back. I've seen some people asking for videos on that and updates on that. But they were doing like tickets and NFTs associated with big artists like Snoop Dogg and Billy Ray Cyrus was involved. And I think Ariana Grande had tickets and NFTs for sale. So like there's utility with NFTs, but the other utilities are good. Kenneth Kwan says utility NFTs are great like VVS miner moles. Yes, they are. But like most people that are entering crypto have no idea even what, how to get started with the crypto.com DeFi wallet. And so it's like, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But yes, utility NFTs are the key. And I think those are the ones that if you're in on those early, the utility ones, people could come chasing those gains and they could pump your bags for sure. I'm bullish on the future of them. But like loaded lions, like, yeah, okay, you get extra perks and tiers and this but these perks and these tiers that the crypto.com rewards are like, they're good for a centralized exchange, but they're not good compared to like VVS miner moles, the crypto, be honest with yourself. The loaded lion utility is trash compared to the VVS miner moles. You get to play the game. You can earn in the game. The game's cool. I'm not, again, I got the loaded lions, guys. Not trying to fudge your bags. Just trying to speak real. Be real with you. I'm bullish on miner moles for sure. That's one that I still want to get. I still want to get some miner moles. Specifically the miner moles. Some of the best utility in the Cronos ecosystem, at least. But then, in other ecosystems in Solana, there's a lot of great ones. Richard Merrill asks, when do you think Crow will hit 20 cents? I sold all my Crow. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I got a lot of Crow. Crow's a late mover, guys. Crow's a late mover. And right now, we're seeing a downward move. But here's some good news. Strangely enough, Bitcoin's crashing. And here's a very interesting story. Cronos is coming up versus Bitcoin. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking. Let's see what the dollar value does, but Cronos is doing fine versus Bitcoin right now. It's kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking. When can it hit 20 cents? Sometime in 2024, it's going to hit 20 cents, okay? But we need to wait for... It might not happen until after the Bitcoin halving. We might have months left. We might have months left, guys. I know that sucks to hear. I know that's terrible to hear. JVM Kitchens asked any low cap gems. Here's a low cap gem that's dipping horribly right now, which is okay. I will buy this dip if it continues dip. This is a token called Alex Labs. I've been preaching about it. I've seen some people in my Discord saying that they're buying it because I've been talking about it. Got to do their own research, guys, but I do believe in this. I do believe in this project. It's the first DEX built on Bitcoin. Stacks is arguably a low cap gem as well. Stacks is the first layer 2, the most important layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, arguably. And Alex is the biggest DEX built on that layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. So I think it's going to be a big one. Small altcoins within the successful ecosystems, like, say you're bullish on Solana and the Solana ecosystem. You can buy a lot of different things. Like, I'll just do this for you guys. We'll go through some of this, okay? I think you guys need to see it. So let's go to CoinMarketCap and let's play this game. I haven't done it in a while. Let's play the game, guys. So you're looking for low cap gems. You're sitting here, you're watching this, and you're looking to get rich in crypto, and you want a low cap gem. You know what? I got in on this token early. We actually did a video on it, and I shared this with you guys a while ago. This token actually has done pretty decent for me. It's a low cap gem, $35 million in this thing. It's a layer 2 solution for Twitter. Who knows? Who knows? It's kind of cool. You can get a bunch of data for NFTs and coins on Twitter. It plugs right over Twitter, and it's kind of neat. A lot of people are using it. It's got utility. So kind of cool. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know about that. Not endorsing it, just talking about it and letting you guys know that I'm in on it. And we did a video on it a while ago. Let's see here. So let's do this, guys. I want to share this with you. You're looking for low cap gems. So here's a game you got to play with yourself. I'm not telling you to play with yourself. Jeez. Oh man. Let's see here. So let's go to cryptocurrencies. And this is just on CoinMarketCap. And so what am I doing here? Follow me along, guys. You go to the 3 dots up here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so go to CoinMarketCap. Go to the main page on CoinMarketCap. Click on the 3 dots up here. Cryptocurrencies, categories. There's a lot of great categories in here, okay? And so one way to look for altcoins is looking in these categories and pick a category that you're bullish on, all right? Pick a category that you're bullish on. And maybe you're bullish on the Sui ecosystem. Okay, let's look at the Sui ecosystem. Well, what's in the Sui ecosystem? Some of these guys overlap, by the way, as well. But here's a couple low cap gems in the Sui ecosystem that if you do some research on, maybe these are going to do really well. If you believe in Sui and you're bullish on Sui and you see the price action going up for Sui, you can look at some of these tokens within these ecosystems. I don't know a lot about Sui, so it's a bad example. But let's do, how about this? Let's look for I want to find the Solana ecosystem because I've done Cronos and Solana. Here you go. It's right up at the top. It's really hot right now. But looking at this, there's a couple things to keep in mind. One, Radium is a very big DEX on Solana. It's a $274 million market cap. By the way, the Alex Labs token that I told you guys about was another $200 million market cap. $200 million market cap, you go to $2 billion. Congratulations, you achieved a 10x. If you're 10xing your money, you can get rich, okay? All right, you can. Another one that's been really popular besides Radium has been Jito. There's an airdrop coming soon. Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be a very hot coin. Get ready. That thing's going to launch, and it's going to go crazy, and it might prop up the entire Solana ecosystem. But when a coin launches, beware, guys. There can be sell-offs after the launch of a token, so you got to be aware of that. But other things in here are not only Radium, but there was another one that I was actually really, really bullish on as well. The Graph, some people are really bullish on the Graph. Pyth Network was a big one. Jito has had some really crazy gains. Again, Jito is only a $234 million market cap. And then Jupiter's coming out. Those are some of the big ones. Other ones are Orca. Orca is one that I'm pretty bullish on. And Orca and Radium are two in the Solana ecosystem. But Again, if we get a big sell-off, could be some problems for you there. Other ones are BRC20s. I'm very, very bullish on the BRC20 ecosystem. Note that ORDI is popular, but it is a meme token, and so is SATS. It's also a meme token. Both over $1 billion market cap, so not very low market cap coins. But some of these other ones, some of these are pretty low market cap coins. I've got some of these, like .com. I've got some .com tokens. That's actually got some utility behind it too. VMPX, I got some VMPX. I've got some pizza, which is a meme. I've got some of these you're not even seeing in here. I've got a couple other coins that I'm kind of bullish on. Ord Games, ORDG, I've got, which is a low cap gem potentially. Shint has been getting talked about quite a bit lately. Sats Hunters, there's some utility behind that. So there's a lot of gems, guys. You gotta pick the ecosystems that you're most bullish on and kind of hunt for the gems that way. And looking for coins under 10 million market cap are risky. But let's say you're really bullish on Cronos and you've got high conviction on that, and you want to buy some altcoins in the Cronos ecosystem. Well, there's a couple of them that are under $20 million. Those could be some low cap gems, like Fulcrum, like Crow ID is a little higher than that, I think, but Crow ID, like Kaching. I see some people buying Kaching. Who knows? I mean, if you like the platform, if you like the ecosystem, you invest in the altcoins within that ecosystem, and you can make some pretty big gains potentially. We'll see. Corgi AI, is there still hope? Richard Merrill asks. Sure, but it's a meme coin. Look what happened to Bonk. I mean, Bonk had a massive sell-off. Corgi AI is probably going to have a massive sell-off as well. I'm completely out of Corgi AI for now. My strategy with meme tokens is to get in there for a pump and get out and take some wins and just get out completely. Because what you can see is a lot of skyscraper candles on these meme tokens. Happened with Bonk. It's already happening with Corgi. It's happened with a lot of tokens. We've got some other tokens in Solana like Miro that people are freaking out about right now. Mark my words, at one point Miro's going to collapse and it's gonna wreck some people. Some people are going to make a bunch of money along the way. And if you're making money, I'm super happy for you. I just want to make sure you're taking profits on some of these memes, because a meme is a meme, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, sure, they've got over $5 billion market caps, but should they be there? No. Why are they? Nobody knows. How are you going to predict the next Shiba Inu or Dogecoin? It's going to be very hard. A lot of people think Pepe or Bonk or Corgi AI is going to be the next Shiba Inu or Doge. It could be. It could be. Those are higher cap coins. But also, they've come up so high, maybe people are just going to take profits now. And, it could cool off for a while. Maybe they could blast off later. I get in and out of meme coins personally. I don't hold them for the long term. If I do, very small bags is kind of how I do it. So DJ Dave for you says, Crypto Kip, you do not sound enthusiastic like you usually are. Is everything okay? Everything is okay. I am enthusiastic, but what's going, Let's see. Whoopsie. Am I okay? Let's be real, guys. Your emotions rock a little bit with Bitcoin, don't you think? But also, I'm in a mood where I want to, I'm talking realistic with you guys, right? I'm talking to you guys a little bit about the reality of meme coins. Look, I'm a bull on crypto, but I would be a terrible crypto YouTuber if I didn't tell you guys about the downside. And is it make me happy? And am I super excited about the downside on some of these things? No. But do I need to talk about it to be realistic with myself, with you guys? Yeah, I do. By the way, I did go to the doctor yesterday. Turns out I just have a pulled muscle. So I am very happy, actually. Word on the street is there is a picada shortage, so that explains it. Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you guys about that. Mrs. Crypto Kip, did you hear? There's a shortage on picada. Chicken piccata, actually. No response. That's okay. Can I explain Crow ID? Brandy line, I sure can, Brandon. Crow ID is just basically, so I'm cryptokip.crow. It's just tagged to your wallet. So whatever wallet you buy your Cronos ID from, it's just another way to basically send money. That's at its basic level one of the use cases for it. There's a token associated with it. There's other things that might come down the pipeline for it later, but for now, really, it's a virtual identity, and you buy your domain, kind of like you're buying a website domain. You're buying your own personal identity domain. Mine's cryptokip.pro. How's the side? The side's okay. I was more scared about it in my head because I thought I had something going on internally, but it's just a little muscle. I can deal with a little torn muscle or a little pulled muscle. That's okay. Coming down a little bit today, but that's okay, guys. That's okay. That's okay. So V-shaped recovery. Can we get a V-shaped recovery? Well, we're going to need to see a bounce off some levels. And so a couple targets that I have in mind would be, 42,000 potentially at the bottom of this triangle that we previously played around with. If I zoom out a little bit, let's look at some of these other levels right now. Possibly looking at $38,000, I think, is a really critical level as well. So we'll keep an eye on 38K as well. And those are the two spots we can get. Could we recover right here? Maybe. Today's Friday. We're going into the weekend. We've had a lot of exciting moves on the weekend. Who knows? Maybe we pump back up over the weekend, guys. But Ethereum did pretty well there for a minute, and now we're kind of seeing it have a little downside. Maybe Ethereum keeps rallying around this hype of the Ethereum Spot ETF. It could be the case. We'll have to see how it goes. What's your take on RWA coins like RIO, LEOX, and Pro? I don't know anything about them, JVM. I'll have to look into it a little bit. But DJ Dave, I appreciate you looking out for me. Dave. Thanks. I'm okay. Very cool, guys. Very cool. All right, well, we did it. Hour 6 minutes, guys. That's all I got for you in this one. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. We got more videos coming out for you later today because that's what we do. Daily videos for you guys. I am a very bullish guy and a crypto, guys. I am going to continue to buy these dips. Is it a sell then use event? Maybe, but Jim Cramer tweeted that it is, so maybe it's not. Let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments down below, guys. We will keep you up to date with all the content. What's my strategy? I'm buying consistently. I'll buy the dip. I'll buy with each paycheck. That's just what I do. I'll keep you guys posted on my moves. If you want to become a member on this channel and learn more about our moves before we go live and as we're kind of making them real time, you can become a member on the channel. We're going to get more and more active as this bull market continues to go. And that is growing, guys. If you become a member on this channel, you get access to that private Discord, and you just link your Discord to this YouTube channel. We have a lot of fun with that. Also, if you want to take advantage of some of this volatility that's going on in these markets and make some trades of your own, you can get some free money when you sign up for Femex. It is a fantastic leverage trading platform, but leverage trading, if you're not a good trader, might not be so fantastic for you. So please do your research, guys. Use these tools at your own risk. But if you want to take advantage of it, there's a link there for you to take advantage of it. We see a lot of people leverage trading right now. Some people are making a lot of money. Some people are losing a lot of money. Let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below. That's all I got in this one. I'm CryptoKip. This is a Crypto Report. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel as always. And don't forget to DCA HODL. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 more videos coming later today. As always, we'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.